Okay. Surprise, surprise. Anybody out there? I'm going through my Discogs cart today. I thought it'd be fun to look at it together. Together. If anyone is around, this is going to be. I was going to see who wants to join up here. Since I did one the other day and I didn't get to chat with folks. Surprise! If anyone wants to hop up. Hey Jose. Hey Shane. Yeah, this was. There it is. This was actually inspired. I'm home today, and this was actually inspired, Jose, by your stream the other day. Look, I thought it'd be fun to look through Discogs cart, which is like the real want list. And of course, I got a pile of records I've been playing today. I started my summer schedule, and that means I get to work at home 3 days a week. I only have to be up at university 2 days a week. So the other 3 days I'm home and I take care of business, and then here I am. So I've been playing a lot of records today and this week, in fact. So hopefully this sounds okay. I have a different mic set up today. Should be nice. Should be nice and spicy. But I thought I'd bring up my Discogs cart and we can look through it together. Maybe you buy some of these things. Maybe I'll give you ideas. It's stuff that's been sitting in the cart for, in some cases, like a year. Other cases, more recently. But it's like a form of window shopping, I think putting things in the cart feels like you're buying, but you're not. You think about it, and it sits there. Isn't that nice? I'll just show you what I was just playing. This was one that was sitting in my cart for a good couple months. Hey, Mazzy. Yeah, if anyone wants to join. Oh, I got a Jose.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I hear echo.
Oh, all right. Let me.
I just finished playing this record.
Is it better? Is it better now?
Talk again?
Hello, hello.
That sounds better. How are you?
Good. I'll be here for like 12 minutes. I was on my way out.
Where you at? You home?
I'm at the house, but I'm gonna go run some errands, buy some stuff.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm home, so I've been meaning to jump on and do sort of a ad hoc sort of whatever stream. So here we are.
All right. I might move from this room. Sounds like shit. I'm in the kitchen, so I
Oh,
I have
apparently you're pretty loud. You do sound a little loud, actually.
really. All right.
Hey, Mazzy. Hello, Robert.
Is it better now?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. I'm not sure.
Um,
It sounds
no.
okay. Yeah, I was just playing this. I'm
Oh,
home, and I've been burning through a lot of records this morning. You know this one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is not a krautrock album, just for those who are curious, but it is German. What was with the balloons, man? Many of these bands trying to do balloons. This one didn't come with it, but it has the door, the all important door. It's the or label. This is like pretty much free improvisation. Germans doing free improv. I enjoy it. I mean, it's not an everyday listen, but pretty cool and pretty cheap. This was sitting in my cart for many months, and my pal Chris Cole he happened to notice it as well, and I was like, oh shit, that's sitting in my cart. He was like, you should grab that, and I said, okay, so I did. So I've been going through this, second time playing that. What are you up to today, Jose?
Well, I haven't bought any records this week, but
No.
well, that's not true. I traded some stuff, but I have to wait for them to come to the mail.
Okay, well that counts.
Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, I try to
Hey,
trade.
John.
more than buy sometimes because
Depends on the mood, right?
yeah, before the pandemic, I was buying a lot of records because I don't know. I just thought it was fun to have like people around and sometimes have like records they also want to listen to.
Yeah.
But then I got really bored by that. So all of that crap that I'm listening to, I haven't listened to like 3, 4 years. I'm just like, you know what?
So you're
I
gonna
like
trade it.
purging. I love purging my records. I love purging my records.
I'm going through a big one now. I'm pulling out. I said the other day on the stream I did about 80, 75, 80% of my
Oh,
reissues. They're gonna go.
you know how many I sold like just December alone? It was 300 records.
Yeah, I'm up to. I pulled about 200 aside, and I've already offered some out to people who were buying stuff from me from my stream the other day. So some of them I already moved,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just a decision. I'm kind of going down that road of. I've always been collecting more originals anyway. So,
Yeah.
but I'm going to be selling reissues that I really of records I really like and may be hard to replace with originals. So we'll see.
But you know, the thing about like reissues for me right now is that most of the time, if you pay like $25 for them,
Yeah,
you might get 10,
I know.
12, 15 tops for a record, and that's fine. Even if, for example, I don't de-shrink them. I'm a I'm a big fan of
I go both ways. Believe it or not,
yeah, yeah.
depends.
Yeah, it depends. Like there's some records that if you don't do that, it like they get bent. But if they're already
Yeah.
bent, or if it's something like I know it's extremely hard to get, and I just found it like that, it just makes me think that it was well taken care of.
The
I
gate,
don't,
the
I don't
I
know.
don't like with shrink on gatefold. It's very annoying to me. Uh,
Oh, I
Horrible.
never open gatefolds. I never open gatefolds. I'm
Depending
100%
on,
okay with
but
with
depending on
gatefolds.
what it is, like you could be like
Yeah.
missing like whatever art or actual notes on the record, which some I know you could probably see that elsewhere, but for me, it's something about it really just bugs me, just irks the crap out of me. But I don't take shrink off vintage
Yeah.
records typically unless it's looking disgusting.
I got this. I don't know if you know this, but
What do we got? I have to hold on. What do we
it's
got?
a band. It's a band from Mexico City called Tribu.
No, I do not know that.
It just translates to tribe,
Yeah, a fusion.
but yeah, but yeah. So this is called ethno rock here, which is a fun way to say that it's basically just ethnic instruments from Mexico being performed to sound like it was like rock or prog music, but it's all like it does have electric guitar, it does have a lot of fuzz in some songs, but it's just basically your, you know.
You found that there?
I traded it. I
Oh,
traded it.
okay.
I had a record by John Coltrane that I never listened to. Bahia. I don't know if you know that one.
Which one is it?
Bahia.
Uh,
It's Bay in Spanish. Bahia.
yeah, I don't know if I know that. Is that a like a like a posthumous release or is it
Um, let's see.
what
No, I
label?
don't. It's 1965 Prestige.
Okay, let me see. I have to find that. Well,
Yeah, but I was never gonna listen to that. But
there's those records though that I feel like you're never gonna listen to them, and I have those, and I end up trading. But I feel like they get a certain stink to them or something. Like,
that
uh,
bend was made by Shrink. So I
yeah,
did.
thin sleeve, thin stock there.
Yeah, so I took it out. This was put out by a
That's
label
nice.
here in Mexico called Pentagrama, which is
Yeah, I've seen that.
it, yeah, it's interesting. They released like very specific stuff. Mostly was like folk music or protest music, but they also had like a bunch of like rock and experimental stuff happening.
How many releases they got?
Oh, I don't hundreds. I don't know, like
Okay.
more than 500, I would say. But he had like a lot of like small sub labels that only released like one or two records. he's from Argentina, but he lives all his life is lived here in Mexico. So, like for example, during the civil wars in Central America, he would release sub labels just to all the money from that sub label to go to like specific causes
Hmm.
and stuff like that. But if I know sometimes like the term prog is thrown out there and people are like, oh, fuck that shit. But this is really nice to listen to just for the mere fact that the instrumentation is
Well, it depends. You know,
really.
Prague goes a lot of ways. I mean, if you're talking about Canterbury Prague, it's very different from
Oh,
Italian Prague, or even
yeah, yeah,
American.
that's the only prog that I was talking with Stunty one time. Next one, I like prog music a lot. And he was like, no, you don't. It's like, yeah, I do. And he was like, nah, you only like Canterbury prog. I do like Italian prog. Banco el Mutuo Socorro, I think it's pretty great. Um,
It depends
but
for me. It really depends. I have to hear it.
yeah, yeah,
If it gets too nerdy, I'm kind of out. I have like a thing called Prague like symptoms, so I like stuff that has elements of prog or post psychedelic. But yeah,
yeah.
if it gets too academic, I just lose interest.
Yeah, I do that too. But I don't know if I would call Rush academic because I hate Rush. But I don't.
I don't think I've ever asked anyone to hit the thumbs up. So Ivan's gonna do it. That's fine.
Do you like that type of prog? I think it's horrible.
Which one?
Like Rush.
I I like one Rush album, and that I will
Oh,
stick to that. That's it. I've tried a lot of Rush. I like one album. It's Fly By Night. I have it. I'm into
I
it.
don't
That's it.
know.
It's the
Yes,
third. It's the third album.
is it the Owl one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know that. It's just something very boring to me about. It's like, have you ever heard this? What's this guy name?
I should
Jacob Collier. You know that guy?
What was it? What was the title again? What was the artist?
No, it's a guy, Jacob Collier.
No, don't know that.
He's like a prodigy guy. He's like he knows how to play every instrument perfectly.
Sounds like Prague.
I hate him so much. His voice,
Hey,
his like
Alex. Surprise.
extreme harmonies. It sounds like music. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those like huge bands. Like what is it? Wolf. What's the name of that band?
Wolf. Wolf. There's a lot of wolves.
Yeah, not Wolf Eyes. Wolf Eyes I like.
Yeah, I like Wolf Eyes.
Uh, I don't remember, but it's like a bunch of Skinny Puppy. Is that one?
I don't like Skinny Pup. No, I'm not into industrial. You talking about the industrial band?
No, the other one. Snarky
Oh,
Puppy.
Snarky Pup. Yeah, yeah. No, no, not for
Yeah,
me.
horrible stuff. Everyone's very virtuous,
Yeah.
but it goes one ear and leaves the other one. Happened to me with a lot of like Prince.
Prince, really. Hmm. I don't have the Prince records, but it's hard. It's hard not to appreciate them. I just don't.
No, I appreciate a lot of songs, and he could play the fuck out of all the instruments he could play.
Yeah.
But the overproduction and the fact that most records came out like 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I know Alex has this record. I don't know if Alex like this one.
Hey, Derek.
I've seen him show on the other ones.
Oh, did that go? That wasn't in the package. No. Okay.
No.
Alex
No,
has
that
got
was some other stuff.
Alex has got a whole lot of stuff that no one even knows about. Not
Yeah.
even that you don't know the music, but it's just all of a sudden he'll just surprise you with a couple of things he's got.
You know what I haven't told Alex that's funny is that my wife follows Alex and she's always sending me like records and she didn't know that I knew Alex.
Oh,
So she's
that's
like, hey,
funny.
you should get this record.
Do
And
you
I'm
know this
like,
Diamond Marimba guy?
yeah. Yeah. I ended up selling one. Yeah, I can see Alex not liking this stuff because it's a little more straightforward, but the instrumentation is pretty great. It's just I didn't buy it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
just traded it. That's why I traded it.
Well, speaking of Alex and you, the other night when you were doing your stream and we were talking about looking at your Discogs cart, I thought it'd be fun to do that.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'll be here for like another 15 minutes.
Let's look through my cart. Has anyone done this? I mean, it's gonna be quite revealing in a way.
Oh, can I tell you something before the private chat
Yeah.
that I didn't?
Okay. Go for it. But no, I mean, I thought it'd be fun to see like what I'm window shopping with and what's been sitting. I did not pre-approved. I didn't delete anything. This is all stuff that's sitting there. Yes, good point.
Yes, just so you know, that's why I came up here
Yep.
because I.
That's a good thought. It's a good thought.
All right, all right.
Let's see. Well, let's see. So let me make sure I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
That's why you didn't see people doing it.
Yeah. Risque. Risque.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the tab. All right.
Hey,
How's that look?
still did what you did, but
Let's see. All right. Well, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. I'll get back to that in a minute. But
That's why it came up.
yeah, yeah.
Be a good sport. Oh,
No,
fix that. Well,
I'll figure it out. But yeah, so there's been a bunch of things this week that I did pull the trigger on, and it just I figured, before I get into all that, I wanted to see, well, maybe this would be a good way to talk through some of these things.
yes.
Well, so anyone else want to join? I'm going to throw the link out there while I change my settings here.
Yes.
But I found, let me show a record real quick. A record that everybody sees all the time. It was fun to find this sealed recently. Everyone's seen this a zillion times. It's actually gotten more and more scarce, I guess. I mean, at least here. There's only one main shop here, and with a bunch of other sort of people just sort of selling at antique malls. But I opened this one up. It was nice to see a vintage polyline sleeve there. That's always nice. The old Verve label. So this thing was still in the shrink. It still sits in the shrink. I'm going to keep it on because I might just shift this one along. I enjoy this one. I like the other two a little better, though. But it's one that you can find all day long. What else? I played... Actually, no. This one I played the other day. I played a bunch this morning. And this is a nice... everyone knows the Aras the Freedom label. Great way to get a lot of... Especially some of the reissues. They sound excellent. Doggone AD reissue you can get on this Aras the Freedom. This is from a lot of those same people. The St. Louis Black Artist Group, Oliver Lake fronting it. Bakita Carroll on here. Joseph Bowie. Charles Bobo Shaw. Richard Martin, guitarist. You know this one?
Yeah.
NTU.
Trying to set up in another way.
And this I played this morning. I love this. This is the John Lurie National Orchestra. You like John Lurie?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he started doing like trio stuff.
Lounge lizards.
Yeah. In the 90s, he started doing trio things. And they ended up... I guess they were doing a trio to like record, for songwriting. He ended up just making this a band and calling it the orchestra, even though it's a trio. Very John Lurie thing to do. But it's called The Invention of Animals. It's beautiful. It's all recorded live. It's a lot of the music he did for Fishing with John, but recorded live.
All right.
With one long track, The Invention of Animals on the B side there. I love it.
I've never heard that one. I'll check that one out.
You can't get it cheap, unfortunately. It's out of print, but it's one of those.
That's always nice.
Yeah, I know. Who's here, Louis? Hi, Louis.
You know what? I will ask if you have. Do you have anything from this year's? I was gonna play this the other night. I think most people hate finesse.
No.
You have this?
No, I do. I think I even have. I think I even have all that stuff in one part of my collection here that I can easily get to. Which
Yeah,
one is
because
that?
I've
Horse
heard
Fennes?
what?
Sparkle Horse Fennes? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think it's beautiful. I think if you hate finesse, which a lot of people seem to do nowadays,
What's up with that? What's up with that?
I have no idea. But I think it's because he releases like a lot of records that sound similar.
Jose, clean your lens.
Yeah, I already did. It looked like
I only got 3 of them, but do I have? I don't think I have Sparkle Horse Fenez. I think I have a CD of that. This is a
yeah.
favorite
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Tortoise, the X,
Yeah, the Tortoise. There's a Sonic Youth one.
and
Yeah.
Blackheart Procession. That's a band people forgot about. I think to San Diego.
No, but I like it. It's almost like electroacoustic music ish
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. Um,
Well,
which I
it's always something a little different. Did you mention the Sonic Youth one? You did.
yeah, the Sonic
yeah.
Youth.
And there's the Low Dirty 3, which probably have CD of that. They're not very expensive. Last I checked, that you can grab those.
No, it's not.
Yeah. All right, Jose, show some records. I'm gonna get my Discogs set up.
All right.
If before you go, I know you got to go. You said.
Well, yeah, I have to go in a little bit, but yeah, I'll till you do that. Well, I have the records here. I'm always buying stuff just to sell. I got this that I hate with all my life. This is one of the worst records I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
Mazzy liked that one, didn't he? Isn't that a Mazzy record?
Yeah, probably. I got this. I just traded for something else. But I want to get a new camera to do my live streams
Yeah, Louis
because
calling you out about that.
yeah. Well, the thing is, it gets so hot in here that it's also my computer that slows down. Very much so because it was like 120 that day when I did my live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in one of the rooms. Every room has an AC except this one, and right now it's a little cool. But yeah, I hate that with all my life. I got my second copy of this. Then now Alex just bought his, so it doesn't matter. But if he hadn't,
Let's see.
You have this?
Show again.
I only have the photo because it's on this way here.
Oh, I was doing
It's
my
this
thing.
record.
Yeah. What that looks familiar. What is it?
It's Cromometrofonía, Cometa 1973. It's
You must have
Sonido
sent that?
Trece.
You must have sent that in an Instagram-y thing, maybe?
Yeah. It's a great record. It's basically Sonido Trece, which is Carrillo-inspired microtonal music from Mexico.
Yeah.
So basically, they took one note and divided into 100 different microtones, and it's just an art, and they're playing with it. But it's very eerie and all that. Oh, all right. Well, Alex, if you were interested, I'm gonna have a second copy soon. But
Okay.
it's a great record. Again, I don't have a lot of records to show here that I haven't for the time being.
All right. Well, let's look at my cart.
All right, there you go. Yes. Hey, but I was trying to save you. So,
No, sometimes I'm just not thinking, or just not thinking.
no, I did that, and when I saw it again, I was like, oh.
Oh, good point. All right. So, I was saying earlier, if you didn't see, I thought it'd be fun. Jose did a stream the other day, and Alex was like saying, "Let's see what's in your cart," and I was intrigued by that idea. So, let's see what's in my cart, and we can all laugh or enjoy it or whatever. All right. How's that look?
Nice.
That's not. You can. If you're interested in my address, you can ask me. That's not real. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. So you can see that I've been looking at Bitch and Baja's records. They're going to be here in a week, and I'm not going to be buying any because I'm assuming they'll be selling them here. I would think. So those have been sitting. They're really cheap right now, so I'm trying to just grab the ones I don't have. I highly recommend them. Oh, fucking sales tax. I'm so sick of it. Okay.
Yeah,
Here we go.
that's
Here
the
was
worst.
one. Music Electronica Viva. I've been looking for this. This has been in my cart here for a long time. Oh,
And the
this is
fact that it's been on your card and hasn't sold means that it's
right.
either overpriced and everybody think it's overpriced.
It's on Horo. Well, what I usually do is if I'm going to pull the trigger on one of those, is I'll go back and look and see if there's a
Wait, 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 wait.
lower
You have
price.
512 messages.
Yeah, here's the funny thing about that. I'm really tidy with email and like all of the different apps I use, but with Discogs, I don't give a shit, so I just leave that.
I always like tab like to put like already read them all. Yeah,
Right? Yeah. I just ignore it. I don't. I mean, I respond to them via email when I get them.
yeah.
So anyway, yeah, this one, who knows if I'll ever buy that, but this is like a focused list, really. So maybe there's another bitchin' Bajas. That,
Are those Drag City ones?
no, this is like a limited press from Spain. That's why I was thinking
Hmm.
about it for that price.
Uh,
Any-
who's the seller?
Hey Jonas, I'm just hey, what's up, people? Sorry, we're looking at my cart.
Oh, that's
Seller,
from Sweden. No, it says Sweden. Chips from Sweden.
yeah, that's true. I know somebody in Sweden.
Huh?
Another Baja 7-inch. I've
I
been
love
really
it.
flirting with the third Group 1850 record. I don't
Oh,
think I'm gonna buy it.
Alex has that one.
He has that one?
The Bitchin' Bajas, I think.
Oh no, I was talking about this now, the Polyandry,
Hmm.
which is
I
the
don't know.
third. That's the Group 1850, the Dutch band. It's their third album. It's a little mixed, but it's got some amazing stuff on it. Isn't that fun? Look at that. What do you think about that?
What pressing of that Nirvana is it the mix, the 2013 mix?
That's European. That's the first
Oh, all
Euro
right.
mix.
Oh, I
So
thought it went for more. Huh.
I know, right? My son has been getting into Nirvana. Like they've been listening. Dinosaur Jr. He's in a band, and they covered like "Feel the Pain."
Oh, all right.
So he's been talking about this record, or just like talking about it. And I was like, it'd be nice to have it. Like he doesn't give a shit if I have it though. So it's just
Yeah,
an
yeah.
excuse to buy a record probably. And I need to replace my reissue with this Deceit. You like those Deceit records?
Yeah, I like some of that. Nirvana, for example, I sold all my Nirvana records
Yeah,
like 3 years ago. I was not listening to them.
yeah.
Uh,
I'm not gonna probably do that, but it's just fun to look at.
I regret it. I highly regret it because my mom
Oh,
bought
really?
me. Yeah. And when I told her like, hey, remember that record you bought me? Because I remember specifically the day that she bought it.
I
And
mean, I bought the tape when it came out as a kid. As funny as a
yeah,
kid, even for some reason, I didn't get into it then. I loved Incesticide. I couldn't stop listening to Incesticide because I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
what are all these songs?" I didn't know that they were covers for a while. I guess that's probably
yeah, yeah.
common. What else? Shipping news. I gave this. I love this band. I gave that record to a friend a while ago, and I'm meaning to replace it.
Yeah,
Um,
I have that low record.
yeah, that's one I don't have in the collection. This is a big order. I probably won't do that, but I like to look at it. This is on Palm.
Yeah.
They're both on Palm. Fair prices, really, but I don't know. It's heavy duty. It's free shipping.
Oh, it's free shipping. Oh, well,
Yeah, yeah. Something. This is the only
yeah,
bash show. I gave my copy of this away, so I need to replace that. That's the only one I don't have now because I had the complete run. I have to get that. Probably won't buy that. So it's a little. Don't need to do that. I'll probably come across that somewhere. What is this? It's a Reggae 45 I really love. Made in the USA. Only one
oh,
pressing of that. I don't have it.
I have that. I have that.
It's cheap.
It's like you have the is it the what is it Yoo-hoo?
Yeah,
Have
right.
the-
That's
Yeah,
the label technically.
yeah, but yeah. I
I
have that.
like that soundtrack. What else? This is one that's on my list for the year, but I'm waiting on that. I won't be buying it for that price. Bitchin' Baz again.
Well,
I just got this at auction for $25, so I'm going to delete that.
nice. That's
Don't
what
need that. Oh, so now we got to refresh. Woo!
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, Pop I Am, I have that.
Well, Alex played Pop M on his stream, and I was saying to him in a comment, I thought I had live from a shark cage. I did not have it, so I found that, and then this is one that's like a compilation of CD only stuff. You have this one?
Yeah. But I think most of it's still available in Drag City.
This one's not. I checked.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Drag City is like a wild place of stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put it. Stuff comes back.
2019, I still bought like a bunch of like Smog records, and they were all the original ones.
Well, I don't think they're
all the original ones.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time they either make that much that they still have that stock, or they just have the same, plate that they'll use.
Yeah, because they repressed this on Half Speed Master, which is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
They did that for Silver Jews too.
Oh yeah. They did it. Yeah.
Oh no shit. Nice. For the Mark Commodi. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry.
Yeah, you have this.
Of course.
Of
course.
Right.
Huge favorite.
All right. I just saw it there. It's boring.
Yeah. I have all the Silver Jews and Purple Mountains, of course.
I'm missing some EPs. I don't.
You have the first EP.
Yeah, but I don't have.
Oh, sorry.
It's like Smog. I don't have all the EPs.
Well, I think this is it. Oh no, I got a couple more. I haven't listened to this yet. Everything in this card I've listened to, but this one I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Check that. This is one of my all-time favorite Fela tracks. It's one of his earliest ones. It's rough. That's just that I won't be doing that. I'm trying to upgrade the Robbie Basho Falconer's Arm 1. I have a orange label. I've been collecting all of the Tacoma black labels. I'm missing that one. So that's an upgrade. This is a really cool. This is in the Jazz Meets World series. Pretty sweet one. I'm wondering if Alex knows this one.
It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's in that series on Saba MPS. There's like 7 to 10 records on it. Yes, they are.
I love Papa. I
100%. Do you have the Misfits cover album?
No, I don't have one.
You got to find that. You got to find it.
I'm a big Slint fan. When I was like 14, I think most kids when they're 14 they hear Slint, they go nuts.
Yeah.
And since I grew up with the 4chan Reddit type bullshit music scene, that one, like Spiderland and Neutral Mill Hotel microphones. Do you like the microphones?
Yeah, I have. It was hot. We stayed in the water. I have.
All right.
I have.
You want to see something cool?
I have the big one. Why am I forgetting the name of it? All of a sudden.
Mount Erie.
Mount Erie. No, I think I have one Mount Erie, but I have. Why am I?
No, that's the name of the record. As well.
I don't have the Mount Erie Microphones album. I had like the first Mount Erie. I think I sold that. I'm trying to think of the one with the elephant on the cover, the big one. Microphones. Why am I forgetting it? It's over here somewhere.
You mean this?
Yeah, that I have that. Yep. I have like an expanded version of that.
Yeah, something like that. I have this, which there's only 2 in the world.
Oh, show me. What is this now?
So I try to work with Phil Oliver to make tape versions of
no shit.
the microphones, and he has one copy, and I have the other one, and that's it.
Huh? What's on it?
It's that record, Mount Erie.
Oh, it is. Oh, no shit. Okay.
Well, yeah.
2 in the world, huh?
2 in the world.
Fuck yeah.
And I have the Glow Part 2 as well.
The Glow Part 2. I have that here somewhere. It's expanded.
I don't have the expanded. I have the. There's the original.
It's here
I have this as well.
Yeah, that came out on 9/11. That one, I remember that.
This one.
The Glow Part 2 did.
Oh yeah. I have every record by him.
I don't know where it is. Anyway,
This is the last one.
okay. You like the most recent stuff?
Oh, I like everything. Yeah,
You
it's.
do. Okay.
I mean, I don't listen to A Crow Look at Me a lot, right? 'Cause
Oh God. Yeah, I've only streamed that one. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a record I don't intend to ever play again, and I mean it in a good way. No, you know what I mean.
I do.
And there's a live version of that record. Why? I don't know. This is a live version of that record. It's
Oh,
called
there we
After.
go.
Yeah.
All right, let me finish my cart.
Go ahead.
More Bajas, Marchetti. That's on Cramps. Been meaning to get this Barbarian Rock Ensemble. There's some Windy and Carl. This is from Windy and Carl's store. That's their store that shut down. That now they just do online only. And is this it? Garrett Lease. This is also on Horo. That's a cool one. That's it. That's all.
I like your broadcast video you did the other day.
Oh man, such a great band. I think they grow in legend. This new comp. Did you get that new comp yet?
I bought it, hasn't arrived, but that's one of the records that I have bought lately. Interestingly enough, my wife, which is a big like Macy Star and stuff like that fan, she doesn't like broadcast, and I don't understand why. She likes
Really? What is it
Stereo
about?
Live a lot.
What
Yeah, I don't know why.
Huh.
So it's like it's one of those records that if I put it on, she's like, eh, and she leaves. But she loves like Stereo Live and all that. We were listening.
Which ones have you played for? Like I think Haha Sound might be more.
Oh, I played all of them,
Okay.
but
Nice.
we were listening to this yesterday.
I have all the Stereo Lab stuff right here.
Why is it so weird?
I don't have any original Stereo Labs, and that I feel
No,
like
me neither. Me neither.
they did a great job on all those reissues. They're
Yeah, I
really
have
beautiful.
I actually haven't bought the one that has the Nurse with Wound tracks.
Yeah.
That switched on.
I did get that. That's
That's
this one.
amazing. That's like one of the best tracks. Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the best tracks in the piece in general.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have like the most. I think the most recent Stereo Lab I got was the Cobra.
Mm.
Cobra. I didn't have the more recent ones.
Yeah, hello.
There's a ton. There's so much. They're all. I think those newer ones are a little bit underrated, really. But I felt like I need to stop somewhere. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes, I have Hawkwind.
Who asking Hawkwind? Yeah.
I can show Hawkwind if you guys want to see some Hawkwind.
What's your favorite Hawkwind?
Good question, I suppose. I don't know. I never thought about that. No, that's not Hawkwind. Oh, that's the Groundhogs. Oh, now I'm making a mess. Let's see. So yeah, In Search of Space, I love X In Search of Space.
All right. This is my
Space
favorite
Patrol.
one.
Oh, that one. Okay, interesting. This is
I don't know why.
I think the last one with Lemmy on it. I think that's right.
Yeah.
This is a cool. There's other ones here. This is an interesting. I don't think anyone cares about this. This is a live. I don't know if it's a boot or not, but it's from '72.
Right.
It's on Dirter Promotions. God, I haven't listened to this in forever. But it's a live set with Lemmy and everything on it from '72.
Hawkwind live is way better than Hawkwind in studio.
This is called Leave No Star Unturned. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Although I love the first one. Yeah, I have to listen to this again. I don't think I've listened to this since it came out, which has got to be 2012 maybe.
I always show this one, but if you haven't listened to this one, I really like it. It came out for Record Store Day.
I know.
Which was weird.
It's the Record Store Day curse in a way. Like you just feel like you can't. I don't know. I just feel overwhelmed by all that stuff. I know they did same with the Gong one. There's a couple of Hawkwind lives they did, right?
Yeah, the Gong ones I have them all.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that's doing the Actuel series, they've been releasing the Gong ones.
Oh, this is one of my favorites. Do re mi fa sol la,
Oh, all right.
and then the first one, which is really more of like a hippie rock band.
Yeah, I have that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Do you like Egg?
Uh, no, I don't have any egg. That's not to say I don't like, but I don't think I got turned on to it.
Yeah. Well, here's the
Yeah,
Gong one.
maybe.
The Gong.
Yes, I remember that. I can show Sabbath if you guys really want to. Oh, the other story I was going to tell. Speaking of Sabbath, I have to. I'm going to tell the story publicly once I can. I'll tell you offline, Jose. But I need
All
to
right.
settle this dispute. But I bought a collectible record. It took about 3-4 weeks to get here from England,
Okay.
and I open up the box. Now I don't know if you do this, but anything. First of all, if I get abroad, anything that's like, you know, an expensive record or whatever, I always take video of me opening it just in case of there's any disputes or anything like that. I do love Moon Duo and Wooden Ships, Sean, definitely. But so I open this record and I do it on camera, and I open it up and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? It's not the record I ordered, but it's a considerably more expensive record, like 3 times as much. And I'm trying to like it's from a seller who it's an
Yeah.
English seller. They don't look that experienced. They look more like a boutique, like they sell a bunch of vintage things and records. Sent me the completely wrong record. It sells for 3 to 4 times more than the thing I bought. And I emailed the guy, or I text, I sent him a message, and he's just completely apologizing. I'm like, well, do you have my record? And he hasn't really responded. So somewhere my record is floating out in space, and I have this considerably more pricey record that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. But I don't want to like talk about what it is yet until
Yeah.
my situation's resolved, because who the heck knows?
Right.
But
But it was
I
this
don't know.
dog.
When you see what, like, when I tell you when you see what it is, eventually you're gonna be like, how would you possibly mess this up? I mean,
It happened.
anyway.
You
So,
know, actually, the other thing that I bought
by the way, if anyone
this
wants to
week
join us,
was the Tony Martin Black Sabbath. Nobody gives a fuck here about that, but I grew up with Black Sabbath,
hmm
and it's one of those bands that I never knew why people really hate everything outside of Ozzy or Dio. So it's something I got. I know Alex is jokingly asking about Black Sabbath, but
he is.
yeah, of course he is. But it's one of those bands that I do have like pretty much everything, like stuff like this that
Oh,
nobody,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, this seller had no clue. He had no clue. I wrote him a message like, "Hey, can you send me tracking? I think you might have." I said something like, "I think my record is missing" or something like that, and they wrote me back like, "No, it's shows. Here's your tracking. It shows that it's signed yesterday." Still no clue. Like, whoever got my record, if they even sent it, hasn't said anything. So I'm sitting here with
But you got the expensive record, or you got the not expensive record?
no. I got the expensive one. What I got was about a quarter. Sells for about a quarter of what they sent me.
All right.
Yeah. When I tell
I
you what it,
mean,
like when you see what it is, it's like, oh my god. Anyway,
that happened to me twice.
it's happened to me, but for like
Here.
stupid stuff, like yeah, like cheap things, something cheap that I could or I'll send it off to whoever. But
Yeah,
just the magnitude of that mistake, it's hard to kind of comprehend.
yeah, that happens. I don't know, man. Lately I've been buying from Discogs more than but on eBay rather than Discogs
Same,
because stuff like that.
same.
Because I can see the actual record
Hmm.
and stuff like that. And if I have a problem, it's way easier to get it resolved on eBay because they force the seller to like return you the money instead of like.
Well, that's the other thing is if I put a dispute in, like it'll be, I'll be covered, which I will eventually. You have to do it pretty soon though. Did you buy the new Soft Machine 4 LP? I don't know which one that is.
I did not. I know about it. I think Seb, you sent me like a message about it and been asking me about it, but I haven't because Soft Machine Live, it's a hit or miss on quality, like in the audio quality. But I'm oh, the audio is superb. All right, I'll check it out. I'm a big Soft Machine fan. So
No, it wasn't that. That one turned up here in town. I'll show some more records though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some other stuff I was playing. I replayed this today. Well, I don't know if I've shown it on the channel yet, but I played this again. I got this from a guy in Canada. I know a few of you, Alex, one of them, bought some records from a guy in Canada. This is the French pressing. This is a bonkers record in such a good way on the MPS label. John, I always have a hard time with his name. Chakai. Heavy duty orchestration with lots of just explosive swells, real third stream feel with like a bit of a classical classical composition type feel.
I don't know that one.
Pretty sweet, yeah. Great cover. I got this last year. We played this.
All right.
Also on MPS. This is on that Jazz Meets the World series. We're adding Jason.
I'm just here to flex, flex hard,
That's a nice reissue.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jason,
Oh, what are
no.
you talking about? Reissue? Get out of town, man.
Hey,
I need
Jason.
this.
Is that
I need
is that
this.
legit? Looks like a reissue. I can
Oh,
see
it's the legit. Come on now. I don't fuck around here, Let's
Wait,
go.
is it really? Is it really that clean? What is this shit? Why is it so clean?
It's a nice boot.
Jose,
Yeah.
when you talk to the record fairy, you have to dream big,
Well,
This ain't
I
no
want to say
Taylor
that.
Swift record, bros.
Do you change your Zeppelin? Trade your Zeppelin for that?
Oh no, right. I exchanged my liver, right?
I don't think your liver would cover it.
I know.
Yeah. Jason gave me this, so my record fairy is actually in good conscience.
That's a great gift. It's a great gift.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
not even the only gift. You should tell Dom like that other Capitol
Oh,
record.
yeah. I have it in my back. If I can-
Oh,
Well,
just for being a nice guy, the nice guy gift.
yeah, I guess. I don't know where.
We'll go hard here. We'll go
Is
hard,
it-
right?
are
We'll
you-
just go hard, right there.
So
we
what's
go.
the deal, Jason? Is it a nice looking boot? Did you press that one up? What's going on?
Yeah, I called Stunty, right? Like,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, Dom, it was on Discogs, I think, for like 2 days, and I was like, I don't know, is this real? It can't be, and I messaged him with an offer, and I was like, accept my offer, but I need, like, if you accept my offer, I need these conditions, like I need video proof that this is legit, and he sent them, and I gave him an offer of half, Dom.
You got to tell me in the private chat what that set you back at least.
Okay, and then he accepted my offer, and I kind of like panicked. I was like, "Oh no, how could this be?" Like,
What's
man.
the seller? A seller? You reputable seller? Someone you know?
Yeah.
Not even.
It was questionable because they were from Korea. I don't know, man. It's not like I'm dealing with Jose sending me records or some
Is
shit.
it? Wait, it's not that South Korean seller, is it?
It was
Because
legit.
that seller has a bunch of heavy duty stuff that I
know.
look at.
So
but
yeah, it is, Dom, and they accepted my offer, and that was too much for me. I was like, oh shit, But I mean,
Wow.
it was on Discogs for 2 days at least.
Wow.
2.
I know the dealer you're talking about for sure. Wow.
He was legit, and I was like, oh shit. And it came after I paid. It came, I think, in like less than a week or something, and I made Jose upset. I sent Jose like, yo, bro, like I got it.
That's making
Got
me
it.
pretty sweaty, I have to say.
I think this is bigger than Led Zeppelin Turquoise, I think.
It is for me.
You
It
know,
is for me.
That's about-
It looks nice. It looks nice. Show it again. Wow.
Nobody gives a fuck about this one.
I know. No,
No, this one. No, this one that I'm showing.
No, not true. I think
no,
that's
that's
as
a
good.
good one.
I think it's as good as Just Another Diamond Day. I think it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it is very pretty, right?
I think it's amazing. I tried to tell my buddies here at the shop, and they laughed me out of the store. And I said,
Well, this
"Fuck
one
you
has
guys."
been going up in price, and Max Richter plays in this very
Yeah,
randomly.
and some of the Animal Collective people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But is it just out of print?
It is out of print, yeah.
It'll be
I
back.
think they've ended
though.
up Anhart plays in this one as well.
I think it's stunning to be like honestly. Joanna Newsom's on it.
Oh yeah, Joanna Newsom's
Well,
here.
Jason. So,
I think
of
I'm
course,
done
I
buying.
have. But see, I have a bunch of stuff that is in my want list from that seller. Now I have some hope, maybe, about lowball.
Well, I don't think I lowballed him. It was just
Well,
like,
you know.
there's no way you're going to accept my offer. There's no way. And then, like,
This is good to know, though.
like in the wee hours, right? Like past midnight, I get this email like, what? Except like he was like, I'm gonna take it down. I will accept your private offer. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, so you did it off Discogs and everything?
Yeah, but I was
Okay.
like, hey, my conditions have to be met.
Yeah. Well, if you want to sell that record, let me know.
Oh shit. I have a friend in New York. He got upset with me. He's like, I didn't see this. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing.
I mean,
you must be
that's-
clubbing too much.
Yeah, that's like heritage auction sort of shit there. Well,
But
well
like
done.
compared to the ERC, honestly, Dom, like
Yeah.
this is a bit brighter and
You
like a
have the
bit
ERC?
more. No, this.
I'm saying, but you have the ERC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I was trying to tell Jose, man, like you need to get the ERC. Like I don't know. Like yeah, this is great. I own it now.
I do have a version of that record, but it's not as nice.
I mean,
Compare it,
I
make sure
could.
it's not-
I could.
Can we compare and make sure it's not the reissue?
Like Jose, you better sell that Adam Sandler album. Get that ERC, bro.
That's $200 at least that I can get for both of them.
Oh, what's up here?
I'm trying to look where your record you gave me.
I wanna compare.
The other one.
Okay, so Vashti.
So I only showed up on Dom's live stream to, flex a bit.
Let's see. Can you? This looks about the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, it actually does. I think it's gatefold, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice pressing from what I remember.
What is that? Is that the Christina one or the starts with an S? Yeah.
Yeah. There's the tell. So it's in nice shape. How did it play?
It plays like I don't.
Is it it's not completely quiet.
No, not completely quiet. I mean, we're talking about a record that's what, over 50 years old or something,
And what was the grading on it?
Oh my gosh. He said it was like a VG, I don't like when I hear that, like, I don't know, like that's questionable.
No,
that's why.
The cover looks
Cover
incredible.
looks great.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I asked him, like, I don't care about the cover. Well, I didn't write that. I was like, hey, you need to film you playing that record,
No, I'm actually mad at Jason because the Mummies played Austin a few days ago and he didn't go there, and that's second is in my book.
Would have been hot there. You would have been melting, Like if you're not
Mummies still
melting in
play?
your apartment,
Yeah, the
your
Mummies
house, you would have been complaining to me, like, can we go home? It's 95. And I'm like, dude.
Jason, it's like 120 right now here. So I'm not listening.
Like mummies don't die, Jose. They're already dead, bro.
Oh, here it is.
And they hate CDs.
There we go.
No shit. You gave that to him?
Yeah.
Now I have my shitty.
that's-
Now I have my shitty repress.
Is that Scorpio? Is that Scorpio? That Dalton?
What? Yeah,
Is that a Scorpio?
yeah. It's a first. Wait.
So it's a reissue, is what you're telling me.
No. This is the first one.
That's the OG. Yeah.
I have it. I'll be curious to see. Yeah, that looks nice. That's a big one for me.
Scratching one side.
That's the toughest one to get to, and her shit has just gone crazy, especially all of them, but well, the two anyway.
You know this one, right? Did I send you there was an event in New York happening?
Yeah, that's incredible. Everyone, show it again. Everyone should get this if they don't have it. If you're into any kind of folk music, I think it goes in and out of print, but it's regular in print essentially. I think it's in print right now.
It is
absolutely top tier. Yeah.
This is as beautiful as it gets, and for like to me, it's like the Linda Perhacs record.
Yeah.
This, and
I can show that one. Is that gonna will that make
they just announced that they're going to repress that one.
Perhacs?
Yeah, the Perhacs. I only used to own the Mexican summer reissue.
I'm here to flex, bros. I'm here to flex.
I gotta try to flex something.
Is that the Zelda one? Oh fuck! What is this, Jason?
Oh yeah.
I'm here to flex right now, right?
I'm here to flex my $30 Jessica Pratt record.
This record, I don't know. Like, I didn't know the lyrics until a couple years ago, and they just they really were.
This one is also nice. This is my corner. Oh, there you go. Is that the original one?
This is, yeah.
Oh man, nice. It's a good one.
I think I think the label though, the black cap label, you never see. This is the multi that color.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Dom, I don't think there's any difference between the black label and that one. I don't.
No, I don't know if what's first. I just prefer the black label, but.
Do you know her?
What do you have there?
Alice Phoebe Lou.
Let me see. Hold on a minute.
Alice Phoebe Lou.
Can't see with all that shrink on.
Alice Phoebe Lou.
No, I don't know that.
Well, you would like it if you like. This is more modern, of course. This is like 2 years ago, but you might like it if you like the other things.
Well, for Christopher, the record. I need to get the exact spelling as the Mummies of what's her name. The name just slipped my mind.
Perhaps.
Not perhaps. The German artist who did that one record.
Sibylle Bayer.
Sibylle Bayer. It's hard to spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a
Sibylle Bayer.
Color green. Look that up.
Well, no, wasn't she Swedish? I think she was Swedish.
Maybe.
Because she's on Wim Wenders movies.
Okay.
But so I don't remember if she was German or I think she might be German. Maybe I'm just imagining she was Swedish.
Well, the story goes that she made that stuff privately in her own home or something like that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't released until like 2006.
Yeah, her son discovered the tapes, and they were like, "Holy fuck, what is this shit?"
She is German.
Yeah, she's German. Yes.
That's Turkish. That Jose's showing. Jason's showing. What are you showing, Jose?
The Turkish record, the Zelda record. I don't know what.
Shel Silverstein.
I love Shel Silverstein records. I think they're highly underrated, and they're like $1 each. So
I have a reissue of this one. This is wonderful. Actually, it's a comp. The one I have it's the same cover though.
This is that Turkish OG, right?
Yeah.
Like, very beautiful,
But yeah, so what's on that though? Because some of her stuff is straight folk, and then you have like the fuzzed out, like proggy stuff.
Yeah, so it does have a couple tracks that are the psychedelic ones, I think.
Because the comp with that cover is more of the rock stuff.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Where'd you find that one?
I think I bought this copy off Discogs for $50. You won't believe it.
That's pretty good.
Maybe 10 years ago, I think. Maybe.
Okay. I could see that. 10 years ago, sure.
Yeah, nowadays, I think it's 500. No.
yeah.
She's a beauty.
Yeah. She is.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I like the folky stuff too. That's like she was really like a protest singer essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like really intense. I think she was. I want to say in similar sort of like trouble that like some of the Brazilian artists were in. Like they had to sort of go into hiding, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Well, that was
go ahead.
all of Latin America. They were in the 80s and 90s.
Right. What do you have there? Folkways?
You know that one? Gene Ritchie
Sure.
and Doc Watson.
I don't have that one, but nice.
It's in perfect shape. Like I got it in the Austin thing for $10.
Hmm.
But I was really happy because my wife collects a lot of like folk records. She graduated from a folk music history in Austin, Texas,
Hmm.
and so I have a lot of stuff like that, folkways records. But they were in the
Sure.
other room.
Let me show this
Um,
one. Jason, I know you found one of his other records for a really good price in New York.
Oh wow, nice.
This was a gift from my buddy at Angry Mom, the owner, because I've been working there 10 years, and he's like, "Here, I'm gonna give," like, because I was interested in this, and he's like, "You can have it." Um,
What
and
a
it's
great
not.
gift.
It is. It's not. You know, it's not perfect or anything by any stretch, but these records are tanks. You know, they've taken abuse
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
play well. So that was sweet. Yeah, I didn't get it. You know, well, it was free, so it's a good deal. But I was looking for it, and it turned up in the jazz collection, and I just put it aside, and he just shifted it my way.
Amazing.
So there's my flex. Not as good of
There
a
we go.
not as good of a flex as your Vashti, but
Yeah, we're not here to make your viewers cry, you know. I don't want to do that.
it's
You
okay.
know.
We'll cry later.
Right.
That Alice Coltrane, the Carnegie Hall, that's a really good one.
I have it
Um,
over there too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Did you got the Vinyl Me Please Eternity,
Yep.
Jason?
Yeah.
A friend gave it to me. I think it's great.
They did
Came
that.
with
They
a
did
post.
the Warner record.
Yeah.
Did they?
Here,
Oh,
I'll
Yeah.
go get it.
Those
They're
are-
doing another one, I think next, like in July.
I should have got the Warner stuff when I used to see it here like pretty regularly. I just didn't. I just didn't buy them, and now I'd like to get them, and they've gone up, of course. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's all right. They'll turn up.
I'm gonna leave because I should have left the house 1 hour ago.
I know.
But,
There it is.
oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it comes with a poster and a nice thing.
So you
Gold,
still
right?
you're still a
Yeah.
VMP subscriber, Jason?
I think this will be my last run. I
Jumping
can't.
like jumping. Is everyone jumping?
It doesn't sound as, you know, why am I buying this if it's not going to beat the original? You know, what am I getting? What's value? You know, I
Clean
think I'm.
copy. Technically.
Well, it's
Yeah.
for people like me, Jason, that don't have $3 to spend on the original one. So and when my wife tells me on a Sunday, hey, can you put that Alice Coltrane record? I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, this $300 record. So and I also have to buy records like this to my wife. So where else am I gonna get it? You know what I mean?
No, can't you just play that through YouTube, or she really wants to hear the record?
Oh, she likes the records. So
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just checking. My wife does too.
yeah, like this came out as well. So
Oh, dear.
so a friend of mine, when he doesn't like the records, he either gives it to me or just sells it to me.
Now that's a subscriber. You want to be like secondhand. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, the second hand. This is nice, but for whatever reason, it's the mono. Who the fuck wants to listen to like psychedelic stuff on mono? It's
That's
beyond
true,
myself.
Nathaniel.
But you know,
The Wolfman here giving us some grief. Right?
Yeah. That Barretto.
these were nice. These were nice.
Are they?
Thumbs down.
Are they?
Again, not for Jason, but my good karma, my good Iggy Pop karma, led me to get this one the other day
Ooh.
for $10. So that's fine.
What pressing is it?
It's the first one.
No logo.
No logo.
Very good.
$10. Wow.
$10.
That's great.
Isn't that
It's not
great?
trashed.
I would say that the record itself, it's like almost VG plus, but it's got so loud that when you
Yeah.
hear it, you
That's
don't hear
loud.
anything except the music.
I have that, but I didn't get
Yeah.
a 10. But it wasn't much, actually. Luckily, it was a while ago. And it's over there somewhere, but I'll have to find it. My Funhouse is a bit rough.
Yeah, I mean, the Funhouse that I have is, to be honest, the best I've ever heard it. And it's the
I'll pull this up.
Canadian version from
I
'81.
heard, yes, I've heard the same.
It sounds so good. And I think most people don't know it because everybody goes for the UK or the US. But this one, I don't know what's going on. The only thing that
What's the Canadian label look like? Is it gold?
no,
Oh, no,
it's
it's one of
the
those. Oh, it's later. It's a later Canadian.
it's 81. It's 81.
Okay.
But they sound actually. I saw this. The first one I saw it on the same one, the 81 one, but the Canadian one. I saw it. It was like $40. It's not expensive. I think this one might be like 80, but it sounds super good, super good.
Okay.
And I've had the first US, and it didn't sound as good as this one.
We'll
And
have
this
to-
one was really clean.
We'll have to AB those. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I just pulled this out accidentally. Does everyone know this record?
What? Which one?
Bridges
The weird
to
one?
St.
Oh.
John. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is still cheap. Last I checked.
Yeah.
This is UK on John Peel's label. Another great label. Well, just talking about label design. I love this label design. Beautiful.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, beauty. So like Nico, I know Sean did a Nico video. This is like the English Nico, you might say. Very similar tenor, very similar range. I mean that in the best way. This and her second album are absolutely worth getting. Her third one's pretty good too. Yeah, there she is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is the sleeve is a little worn, but it's a nice shape. So, it ain't no Vashti, but I can't believe you have that.
I know. I can't believe it either. It's a bit strange, you
Yeah.
know. Now, if I can get that Bill Fay record, then my world would be complete.
I think that
you know?
seller has that.
Yeah.
You're like, so
Right. Yeah, I know that he has the the Margot Guron record, and every time I look at it, I'm like, oh man,
I love that one.
I saw that for
Yeah, that's
you won't believe
that's-
this, maybe
seller has it.
500 in Detroit, in 2007 maybe, held it in my hand. It's like 500, really? It was like a lot of money back then. Like, nah, I'll see it. Nope, never. Done.
It's up there for that kind of record. One that I would splurge on.
I actually was gonna show a Johnny Mitchell one, but since it's so mainstream, I don't know if people give a fuck. But do you know this one?
That's Joni Mitchell. What record?
Yes, that's the last Johnny Mitchell record.
No, I've never seen that. I
First
mean, I knew
time
she
on
had a new
vinyl.
album, but that's
No,
not, okay.
No, this is from like 2007. But it's first time on vinyl, and the song that's called "Bad Dreams." It's perhaps her best song ever.
Really?
It's really pretty and dark and beautiful. I think this was recorded for a like a valet or something.
Mhm.
Like not because of the cover, but it was like actually from something like that. And if anybody gives a crap, it's Bernie Grunman. Master. I don't know.
There was something I got an email about that was Grunman. I was like so shocked. I forget what it was. What the hell was it? But
I have a soft machine that's Bernie Grunman.
But I think that what I've seen recently now is not just that it's Bernie Grunman, but a cut by Bernie Grunman mastering. So it's like it's done by somebody else there, I guess.
It's the brand, right?
Yeah,
Using
yeah.
his machine, I get it.
Nice. Hey Paul, what's up? Surprise stream here. Hey Romuald. Yeah, I'm gonna hang for a little while. If anyone else wants to join. Jose was supposed to go get groceries, but I stole him away. Jose's muted. How about this? This I got at the local library sale for a sweet price. This has gotten expensive. You guys like this? You know this one? This is the one I wanted from him. Astral Traveling.
How expensive?
$30.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. It used to be would be a high price for it, but it's now it's goes for closer to $100 now. Stupid.
Yikes.
But I love the Flying Dutchman label, of course, and this is the first one. It came on these white labels to start, so
Nice. I think his greatest hits has a poster, right? From what I remember.
has a poster.
I thought so.
Don't know. What's the shoegaze album you played earlier in the week, Jose?
What? Jose, I got that shoegaze you played early in the week. Oh yes, the Ocean.
Oh, the numero thingy. Yes.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna go out on print, and it's gonna be again go up in value because every single version of that goes up in value.
They've already repressed that a whole bunch.
Yeah, the first reissues on vinyl are like $200. Yeah, Ocean with a Z.
No shit. The numero first edition that's. Ugh.
No. It's they just repressed it, numero, but the original one didn't come out in numero. It's like a label that put it out.
It was like originally a tape, right? And then it was reissued some years
Yeah,
later.
on cassette. Yeah. It's actually the second thing I bought recently that's mastered from a cassette. That one and the Atrás del Cosmos, the Don Cherry with the Mexican band, that's also mastered from a cassette. And
Yeah,
then
I've had that link open in my phone for forever. I was supposed to order that.
it's pretty good. I mean, they didn't make a lot, so I don't think it's gonna go up in price, but
All
it's
good
like
stuff.
$20, so it's like
Okay.
a good, you know.
The Judy Sills. I have the Judy Sills. I
Oh, I have that.
don't rank them as quite as high as like Bridget St.
No,
John.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Those have also gotten crazy. I've kind of flirted with selling those. I don't know. She's in the Joni. She's more in the Joni territory.
I only have the first one original. I know Jason has like the everything.
He does. Let's see if I can find them.
Should I flex on it? I'll be back. I'll flex.
I'll do some. Well, this was, yeah, Judy Sill. Everybody like Judy Sill. Again, I don't love.
Well, I can flex my first U.S. pressings of Nick Cave, Nick Drake.
The Antilles.
That-
I have those. Yeah. I have a second UK on the Pink Moon. The one with the second label. This I found. This was like a dollar bin score. Here we go.
Oh, amazing.
I mean, many years ago now, but obviously you can see why, you know. But
There we go.
the record's
Oh,
nice.
amazing.
The record's
Well,
really nice. And it
I
is a
didn't
promo.
pay anything for mine, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, this is a promo.
Wow, radio station too.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
most
those-
of my Yandex records are radio promos because everybody hated them.
How many Jandex you got?
I had like 6.
You know, I keep thinking like at some point no one's gonna care or like they'll go down in price. They never do. I got like one on Corewood.
Of course. What else? And what else? If I would tattoo something, I guess I don't have any tattoos on me, but if I would, Forward would be right up there in the list.
That's pretty good. I don't have any tattoos either. I've been waiting for the right thing. Maybe I'll steal your idea.
Maybe you should do the Corwood.
Hey, Angela, what do you think about Jandeck tattoo? How do you feel about looking at that for the rest of your life? My wife.
Yeah. That's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, this was also. Oh, this was a while ago. I got this. I didn't go crazy paying for it. I wouldn't have because I just feel like she's good. She's really a talented arranger. I always just feel like her songs aren't quite. Her songwriting isn't quite as good for me, but I enjoy them.
I mean, they're about Jesus, UFOs, and heroin. What else? What else do you want? What else do you want?
Jesus, UFOs, and heroin. Let's see. There's got to be something else. Sports, maybe.
Maybe sports.
So you clearly love those records, Jason, as well.
They're
Yeah,
fun. I mean, I bought it for a quarter back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody
That looks like
wanted
my
them.
copy. That looks like my copy. Yeah.
Mine is not a promo, but I didn't pay a single cent for it because somebody was trying to impress someone else by showing their collection, and they gave me those, and the Nick Drake ones were actually the same guy that gave it to me.
That's a good gift. You got the
Uh,
heart insert there. What is
Two
Paul
Steve
talking
Wright
about?
records, and the first music for airports,
Hmm.
and some Zappa. That was the whole thing.
Heart food's good. I don't know. Maybe I'll consider selling it to you, Christopher. Who knows? We'll see.
That's
That really, I would love to see
well,
that.
well, there's a box set. There's a Jandik box set that
Yes, Jackpot did it.
Jackpot did.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Yeah,
Can you imagine like VMP calling Jandek? Is this Mr. Jandek? Like,
this is Corwood. Yeah, the
Yeah,
documentary is
Corwood,
amazing.
Corwood. That would be a great tattoo.
Yeah, Electra. Oh no, sorry, Asylum. They were the same. Where they were what? Electra bought Asylum.
No, it was
Yeah,
what is it?
Asylum. Yeah.
Silent. Yeah,
Yeah,
Silent.
yeah. What else is going on?
I mean, I have the other ones, but
That's a good deal.
I have what is it? Music on vinyl put them out. So I have like two or three copies of each. I even have a four man with money in their pockets. I have a version of that one.
Those I think I had a few of. Those are all gone now. I've replaced.
I hate that label so much.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
I think my Hawkwind is. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'll replace that for you if you want. We do see that record quite a bit here. I don't know why.
Well, all right. That'll be great. I mean, their jackets are
Chris.
not bad. Their jackets are not bad. The actual covers are made very well.
Now,
The records. a whole.
Jandek's first shows were in Glasgow, isn't that right? Did I make that up? With Richard Youngs, I think was in the band.
Really? No, I don't know. I don't know that.
I think so.
not sure.
Yeah, when he first came out, all of a sudden he started playing. When was that? That's got to be almost. 20
Oh,
years
when
ago.
he started playing. I thought when Jandik started doing music.
No.
Yeah, I think it was. Most of the shows are recorded. Not all of them are
Yeah,
released.
they're all on Discogs. I've seen.
No, I wouldn't say all of them are, but I would say like 40% are released on.
CD or something.
Yeah.
When he was
Hey, I was
touring Jandek, he was asking for like, local pickup, musicians or whatever. And my
Right.
friend, I don't know, Jandek asked him, and then my friend recommended me, but I moved out of Ohio, so I couldn't play with Jandek. I missed out.
Now that would be worth,
Yeah.
trading
been a
your
story.
trading your Vashti for.
There's your Corwood.
Corwood, yeah. Sometimes I'm right. There he is. That's original there?
Yes.
Nice.
So, Paul, Breakfast King, what were the 10 jazz records that the smooth jazz?
Yeah, what was that about? I missed that. Let me go find that comment.
The original. I need the original of this if anybody wants to sell it to me.
I just sold that reissue to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I have the reissue. It sounds pretty good, but
Yeah.
it's one of those records that I would pay for.
Smooth jazz.
All right,
All I can think of is Kenny G, he's
Sanborn?
just, Sanborn, yeah. Trying to think who else.
Yeah, Agitation Free. That other the original cover is so much better on Vertigo. I would like to get that. I feel like it's not a top tier kraut for me, but I love the mix of like the ethnic sound that they put in there. It's a cool one.
As I grew older, I listened to the Noi record a lot less,
Really?
and I'm more into like Ashra Temple, Amon Duel.
The first Noise, one of the few I
What?
keep two copies of, two different pressings of.
No more free records for Jose. He's making fun of Noy.
Uh-oh.
Forget you. Oh, look at this guy.
Already.
Coming on
Sabotage the
hard.
stream.
This guy's selling his Turtle records. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. You know.
Well, I noticed you kept one Turtles record.
I
Right,
know
Richie,
turtle
and
soup. Oh my
you got rid
gosh,
of the other
really?
one.
That one, turtle soup? God.
Yeah, I like the Turtle Soup one. The Battle of the Bands one. It's not. I don't know. I didn't like it. I like some of the songs, but others.
You didn't
Nah.
like Buzzsaw? You're kidding me. Buzzsaw's on that record.
Dom, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to leave. But
Surfer
All
Dan,
right.
Vinyl Richie. Get
All
out.
right.
it's okay. It
Have fun
was
running
okay.
your
It's
errands,
too
Jose.
erratic. Erratic.
See ya. I'll throw the link out to anyone else who wants to join.
I,
Probably go till
uh,
4
I have
o'clock Eastern.
like Happy Together, and I have some of their earlier stuff, but the records. I'll show the 3 records
still
that I got.
Purging?
Yeah, you want me to show you what I'm purging
Yeah, let's
that I
see.
didn't?
Everybody loves a purge.
Yeah,
I got 2 boxes full of purge. It's going to take too long to go through.
yeah. I just purged a bunch, but I'm going through and
Now, are you taking credit and buying other things, I assume?
yeah. I'm gonna purge this box set, Captain Beefheart,
Oh, yeah.
Sun
Needs
Tzu
it.
Spark. I have the 3 records. It has one outtake record, but the quality of the vinyl really isn't that good. I am gonna go ahead and get rid of the Neil Young bootleg. It's a really good bootleg. He'll give me pretty good deal for
Now,
that.
sidebar, have you seen him? Have you seen that old video of Neil going through the bootlegs in Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna get rid of my Tommy. This
Oh,
I probably
record.
got this in 1970 or something. It has like the gold
yep.
record thing on there. I don't know what he'll give me for that. I'm gonna get rid of the Colt
Oh, yeah.
Electric.
Yes,
It's
please.
it's too I don't know, hard
Okay.
rocky for me. This record store day,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it at all, man. It's the guy from from Devo,
It looks like it has
Jihad
the,
Jerry, and the.
It looks
I
like
don't
it has
know.
the record store day stink on it.
Yeah, it does. This Janis Joplin one, it's pretty good actually. It's the old timesy blues, and it's with
I don't
when she
remember
was
that one.
19 in Texas, and one of the guys is associated with the 13th floor elevators.
Yes.
but
okay.
if
I
I'm
do remember
gonna
that.
if I'm gonna play old timesy blues, I'm gonna just listen to the old timesy blues guys. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this one, Peter Gabriel.
Mhm.
My one and only Peter Gabriel. I played it. I didn't like it. Roy Harper.
Yeah.
This
Wow,
is a
nice
live
guitarist.
album. It's okay, but I'll never listen to it. And finally, Laurie Anderson's second album.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, but I'm gonna keep her first one for now. But yeah,
I can see
those are
that.
the most recent ones that are. I'll probably go to the store tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting through a lot of reissues that I'm making a decision to focus even more so on originals.
Yeah,
So
see, I don't have a problem with
Well,
reissues,
I don't know what it
especially
is.
now. I can't afford. I mean, when I was working at the brewery, I had money coming out my ass, and I could afford to spend $50, $100 on a record. But I can't see doing it now.
I'm just looking at it like they just don't. I'm just not excited by a lot of what those are, and I'm going to take the money I make from those hopefully and turn them into original pressings of the ones I really want to get back. That's
Yeah.
the idea.
See, at my age, it takes more than an original pressing to get me excited.
I wonder when what's it going to take as I get older here. Shit.
But this came in the mail yesterday. La
Oh, La
Luz's,
Luz. Yeah.
La Luz's new album. Now, Mazzy just did a video with Coffee Julie, and they skimmed past this, and I was yelling at my phone. Oh, she should have get this one, but it's better than the Cat Stevens.
So, Christoph, I'm a big fan of those records, and I've secured Portuguese pressings of those earlier in the year. I'll talk about in another video. Great, he's a great Portuguese composer, really out there. So stay tuned on that. Really love Nuno Cannavaro. What else is happening? Anyone heard the Zappa? I'm not really a Zappa guy. Maybe Richie, you can comment on that.
I was gonna do a Zappa I probably will do a Zappa video, and then once I'm done with the video, I'm gonna purge a bunch of it.
There you go.
I I I remember as a kid, my parents would go shopping at Kmart, and I would always go to the record section, and I would look through the I didn't have any money, and the Mothers of Invention records always intrigued me. It's like, man, these are trippy. Them and Miles Davis for some reason, and I like my Frank Zappa, but when Apostrophe came out and Overnight Sensation, that was a jumping on point for a lot of people. For me, that was my jumping off point because I remember going to a party and there were some jocks there and they were like, they knew every word to the Overnight Sensation record. And I'm thinking, you know what? When the uncool kids are getting into Zappa, it's time for me. I mean, this pretentious asshole said it's time for me to. Yeah.
And they were forever scorned.
Yeah.
I never really quite got into them at all, really.
I mean, I'll keep like Weasels Rip My Flesh. That's a Hot Rats. I'll keep that, and there's a handful I'll keep, but I'll probably end up getting rid of most of them.
Wow. Now, so did you guys order this Sabbath Rhino thing or no?
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Comes
do you
Saturday.
Have it? Oh, it's
comes
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Black Sabbath?
The first Sabbath that's being redone by Rhino there.
Nah, I already got it, so why would I get a Rhino? I mean, if I was Mazzy on getting free ones, I wouldn't turn it down, but
This guy.
If it's free, it comes to your door.
But yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to thin this shit. I don't need a fucking reissue of something I have an original. Now, if I didn't have an original, I wouldn't have any problem getting it. I think their first album is their best, myself, Black Sabbath.
Rhino. How did you already know we were talking about Rhino, Stunty? It's like you.
Oh no, that's my new allegiance.
Yeah, he wants free records too.
Shipped all the way to Sweden.
No. I want the social status. I want to be the YouTube sales rep. That's
Oh, jeez.
like, come on, Richie.
Hey, Sean.
You managed to get out of the.
I gotta get back to you.
Of the Zappa cult. That's not to get into the Rhino cult, right?
I'm not going there. I mean, I don't need those. I didn't get the television.
By the way, there's a triple entendre there, of course.
I remember Rhino Records when it first came out. It was like a novelty records label. I mean, they had
I gotta find
Mel Thorpe on the street interviewing people, and they had a Freddie Blassie record.
Here you go. Here's one. This is from the era you're talking about, Richie. If I can do the thing that I need to do, here we go.
Is that?
Yeah, remember the old Rhino logo?
Oh yeah.
There it is.
What record is that?
But I've kept this because there's awesome shit on here. The Crusher. You guys know this song?
Oh yeah.
Incredible. What else? Oh, Paralyzed. If you've never heard Paralyzed by the legendary Stardust Cowboy, you need to look that up. That's insane. It's insanely good too.
What's the name of that record?
This is the World's Worst Records.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I grabbed it. It's probably like a $5 record.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those early Rhinos, they sell for cheap if you can find them.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in forever, but it's kind of endearing cover, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. I probably did, but just forgot about it. Is it like trash on the cover? Is that what that is?
Yeah, the records are in the trash bag.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Something that actually used to happen, I'm sure. Yep. I left records on a curb once. I'll claim guilty to that, but
does
I don't think I left anything
Rhino Records sound better than Mule Records?
I never heard Mule.
Show us Mule.
I'm talking about like marketing wise. Just
you're saying as a name?
Yeah, as a name. Mule Records.
Yeah, Rhinos. I would go with a Rhino.
Yeah, I know you would, Richie.
I like Rhino Records better. Sorry, Stunty.
Yeah, Mule's too close to a Jackass.
It's got that double R.
Man, the double entendre doesn't work today, huh?
No, I'm
No, it's going right over my head. Something. Maybe if I had a few drinks, I'd get it.
Yeah, what's going on, Richie? Yeah, let's do it. Let's
No,
make it a
no.
party.
Nah.
there you go. $8 for this.
In groove.
Boom. Hey, Michael. Yeah, but this is just. I started by going through my Discogs cart, which, if anyone wants to watch, you can go back and check that out for shits and giggles. I went through what's in my cart, so you can make fun of me or take the records I'm about to maybe buy. And then I've just been showing random stuff. I'm gonna be around for a little while here. Richie's Purging records. I've pulled out another about 50 records today to sell myself. I got 2 boxes of reissues.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm thinning the herd with
How many
reissues.
how many records do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
We're full here, about 6,000.
Oh, okay. So 50 is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good amount though.
I probably have like 1,600. Something like that. I don't know. I've never counted, but yeah, it's definitely more than 1,000. I want to get down. I would like to get down to like 800 to 1,000, but I'm gonna have to get rid of some records that I love to do that.
There's some
Is
deep
it possible
Japanese
that
stuff.
both of you are way off and you have way more records than you think you have?
No,
No,
because I'm in such a controlled environment here. I know where everything's cataloged, and yeah, I don't have a secret enclosure or like.
yeah, I don't have a
full of
shed
stuff.
in the back full of records like Stunty does.
What are you up to today, Stunty? What are you doing? Eating.
I'm eating pineapple.
Very nice. You get what's the
Thank you.
pineapple like in Sweden? They import that. Or they
Oh
grow
yeah,
it?
they definitely have to import it.
I know.
Come on. Is that a real question, Dom?
They grow it
my
in
deadpan delivery didn't.
They grow it in greenhouses up there.
Yeah, no.
Here's one for Stunty.
Although, though, right now Sweden is probably one of the warmest places in Europe, like 28 degrees. Oh, that's a nice.
I got
nice
this last
catch.
week, yeah, at auction finally for the price I would hoping it'd be. Wirchman with Steve Reed. Plain labels on the Mustevic sound. Great bass player, Dave Wertman. He died. He had cancer, I think. He died semi-young, if I remember. Not that young, but in his 50s or 60s. This is from '76. There's reissues of this too. Beautiful. My friend here, he found this for $1 in our thrift store, like a few days before I went there. So that kind of hurt. But it's okay.
Nah, come on. You win some, you don't win some.
No, I
Yeah.
was totally happy for him to find it. I was going to offer him something for it, but I figured it. Nah.
Isn't it like, you guys, don't you think it's like when we have friends or people we know who get great scores and they tell us, the story becomes ours a little bit sometimes as well.
Well, in a way, it does, just so that you have evidence, and as long as you see this evidence, in the sense that it does happen still, and that it gives you encouragement to still look. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, what I do is when they're not home, I break into their house and take it.
Yeah.
Well, that's one option.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's been published.
Can't wait till Vinyl Richie breaks in and takes this record from me, you know?
Yeah, I wish I would have picked that up, man.
I
That
enjoy
was
that.
that was
I
so
enjoy that.
cheap in the day. It was like in the dollar bins forever.
Oh, man.
Does everyone know this one? You should.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
D.D. King. It's so bad it's good, you know.
That's true.
I mean, it's enjoyable. I don't know that I need the album, but it's worth hearing, worth sort of giving it a listen for sure. If anyone
Yeah,
wants
if
to
I
hear
had
T.D.
it,
Ramone
I
rap,
wouldn't be. If I had it, I wouldn't purge it. That's for sure.
Would you be playing it though? Is the question.
Not very often, probably. Huh?
I mean-
You're right. Yeah.
this is insane right here, you know?
Yeah.
Is this like a Jose side project?
That's right.
Yeah.
He's looking a little like Bono there.
I know. It's funny.
No, he doesn't have a mullet.
But doesn't he a little bit? No.
I mean,
It's
look
not
at that
good.
boombox.
Yeah, kind of, I guess.
It
Four
could be
speaker
anyone.
boombox.
That
It's
boombox
not
is outrageous. 4 speakers.
You know, when people have got these kind of glasses,
Hmm.
it could be anyone because you only focus on the glasses. So all the rest just could be anyone. Could be
Yeah.
Rachel.
I was re-listening to this record. I still think this is one of the best
Oh,
just releases of the year. Asparagus, first time release. It's kind of there you go. But
I'm
this
not
is
sold on
incredible.
it yet.
Well, but
To be
Stunty, I
honest.
mean, it's you have he's doing an unreleased performance on side one and side two. That's not music that he would make for the film, but it's not. It's like other stuff. And then on
Yeah.
side three, you have the actual soundtrack featuring Steve Lacy, George Lewis, Steve Potts, and Takahisi
I know
Kosugi.
the lineup is extraordinary, but I just didn't find the music as exciting as
As you
yeah,
thought
as
it
on
would
the
be.
paper.
Well, and
It's
then
good.
side four, you have contemporary musicians, including Leela Boudreau, Alvin Curran.
Yeah.
I mean, it checks a lot of boxes. I'm
How many
surprised.
seconds of it did you listen to, Stunty?
Look at the artwork.
I've listened on Bandcamp to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
because I remember you once famously saying
yeah.
you can listen to a record for 5 seconds and then you consider that's a record you
Yeah,
listen
this
to.
one is not possible because it's like
You need
long
to,
form
yeah.
music. But
There's-
some, yeah, absolutely. If it's an Elton John record, I only need 2 seconds to make my mind.
I mean, I listened to it the other day at work because it's been super quiet there. I actually brought a turntable into work because in the summer it's super quiet at the university. So I just sat there listening to records, and I gave this a good listen while I was repairing
Look
a
at
computer.
that beautiful Taylor Swift record, huh?
What else am I
It's your
missing?
favorite. Remember you
No.
told me?
Don't lie.
Whoa,
You'll go to hell.
that's heavy duty, Sean. Richie, you know that one.
Yeah. Is that an expensive record now?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I believe it is. Yes.
Dom, on your video from the other day where you showed like some of the records you have for sale,
Yeah.
there's one there that I've ordered for a long time. I haven't received it yet, but that one that I'm really excited about. But I don't remember which one. You only had 5, so you could remember maybe which ones.
Gastro del Sol.
Fuck that.
Okay, we'll move on. Jim White, Marissa Anderson, and then the Handover, Sublime Frequencies release.
Yeah, that one. The second side, the last part of the second side. This is crazy. This is the kind of record like global is good, but I wouldn't get it necessarily. I just think it's good. And
It's
then
very
there's
good.
like 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the second side that is just like incredible.
It's
Did
too
you
long.
know
It's
what
one
part
long
I'm
piece,
talking about?
basically. I will listen to it the one time. It's one long piece, I believe. It's just divided up
Yeah,
into
on
two
two
sides.
sides. Yeah.
It's. I think it really, again, I was saying this like this one. It checks a lot of boxes, but it's contemporary, so you're getting a contemporary sound with it. You know, contemporary
Yeah,
feel.
but on the towards the end, it's for those who don't know, it's a record of like Middle East music with
I can go
traditional
show
instruments and electronics, and the electronics on it, they're alright, and then they start to get really to manage to understand what they should do, how it's not like exploitative or anything, and at one point it becomes something more than the sum of it, and it's really exciting. It's on Sublime Frequencies, which is pretty cool.
This is it here.
Mm.
This is my last copy. I actually sold this one, so I have to get another one for myself.
Ah.
Um,
Well, that was the most exciting record of the batch, of these 5 records, according to me, and only me.
well, I have another Gastro del Sol box, just so you know.
What do you think of it outside of the fandom you probably hold for them?
Well, it's not like a good way to get into the band. I don't think. It's sort of, but it does give you a little bit of everything they did. A little bit less of the of their rock sound. It's a little more sort of
You
experimental.
think that
I suppose.
in 5-10 years, that's one of the records you will go back to when you want to have some Gastro del Sol?
It's hard to. That's hard for me to say.
Okay.
Probably if
Yeah,
I'm
you're
listening. If I'm
selling
looking.
it now also. So.
Well, if I'm looking to listen to that band, no, I don't think so. probably I think Mirror Repair, the EP, or Camoufleur is really what I would do. But yeah, Sublime Frequencies comps are usually excellent. Void.
What
Well,
is Jason trying to do here?
Answering Coltrane's comments about the Veruca Salt EP produced by Albini. This one.
oh my God, you have that. Look at that.
No, it got reissued. I wouldn't pay a lot of money
Okay,
for this.
that's what I was wondering. Okay.
For
Too
those who
much
don't know,
money.
Veruca Salt is like a Britpop band. They are.
But not British.
Yeah.
I liked what was the song they had? There was a song that was like a B-side that I quite liked, but I don't at the time.
Richie, when you see that cover, what do you think? If you see that in a record store,
What's behind it? What record is
Yeah.
behind it? I wouldn't pick it up.
yeah.
Yes, that's true.
They have some good songs, I guess, but
Alan Bishop. Well, I still think that this one is one of the releases of the year. Asparagus. What else? I got a pile of things here.
To be fair, Dom, I will be giving it a couple of more chances before I mean, the lineup is too extraordinary to.
Yeah, it checks all your boxes.
Yeah, but I don't care about checking boxes.
No, I mean in
Either-
terms of who's on it.
Yeah, but exactly, I don't care about that.
I get it.
I'd rather
yeah,
like
you
it.
do.
No,
But at least-
I honestly don't.
At least it'll at least get you to pay attention for a moment. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Oh, these
No
people
doubt.
are in it, then I listen to it, but it's not going to help me convince myself that
You're not a completist.
no.
I definitely stopped doing that myself many years
Yeah,
ago. It just didn't
yeah.
make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It really doesn't. With the exception of, well, there's a couple where I do that, but it's not that there's that much to get. So when these bands that are doing like 3 things a year, there's no reason for me to follow
You know,
along
there were
anymore.
bands that was buying, like for example, the guy like Prefuse 73.
Mm.
I was buying every EP with like a featuring of him, a remix of him, and all that. And at one point, it stopped making sense. I didn't even like the music anymore. But I realized also, I think it's a phase you have to go through, being a completist, to understand what it is to understand an artist, so that you can more easily figure out someone quicker. You have to go through that at one point or another, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, well, I mean, you only learn what you need to go through the experiences on your own to really sort of
Yeah.
figure it out. Here's a great ECM, nice cheap ECM. You like this one?
I can't read it.
Oh yeah, let me do my thing here. Colin Walcott. Don Cherry's on this one.
Could be.
Yeah, it's very good.
Is that late 70s or
No,
early
80s.
80s?
No, it's
This must be
77.
80s.
77.
77, okay.
Yeah, this is a German ECM for those that care. Here, talking about the '90s. Let's bring up this band. I know Sean is still in the audience. Silkworm.
No, I have a bunch of Silkworm records.
What's your favorite one? I'm curious.
Well,
If you
I have it
remember.
on CD. It's I think it's the second album.
Okay,
I think.
that might be in the West. There's one that was just issued on vinyl for the first time.
Yeah. For me, I put it a little bit. You know, what's that band? Something Pony or Pony something. That is kind of similar, like noise rock.
Pony.
I'm sure Sean will say.
I don't remember. That's a good question. What band had a pony in the title?
Sean, Coltrane, help me out.
I don't remember. Certainly nothing
Something
I have.
Pony. That is also kind of amphetamine reptile kind of distorted pony. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
You know them, Dom?
No, not really. Just the name.
Steve Al
He did one of theirs, didn't
Steve
he?
Albini did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. Their stuff on Touch and Go I think is the best. They had stuff on Matador. This is Blue Blood. It does have like it's a bit dated sounding. You know, you know right away if you've never heard this band what year it came out. It's got that. I mean, some aspect of that if that bothers you. This one I think I might be my favorite though. Italian Platinum on Touch and Go as well. You know, I don't know why no one seems to talk about this band, but Steve Albini did all their records. Almost, anyway. And then here's something I just got also. This is unrelated. This is a sort of a private press, bit of a folky, sort of American primitive record. Gabriel Glaser, or Gladstar. This would be in the Acid Archives for sure. It's a stunning cover.
What year is that?
73.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be from now or the
Yeah.
60s. Like, it's really timeless.
Yep. There's another issue of it like later in the 70s with a completely different cover. So, and it's not like a terribly expensive one. This is from Bellingham, Washington. So,
Did you say it's like a folky album?
yeah, but definitely like more
Stony folk or whatever,
Stony
acid
folk.
folk or whatever
Cosmic.
you call it. Yeah.
sure. Hey, handsome. Hello. Oh yes, I know. We've heard about that record.
Yeah, I got
Imagine.
shoegaze.
I would actually buy Elton John records for that Keith Jarrett record not to exist. Yeah.
Mint Mile. I don't know this band, Paul. Mint Mile. I'll have to keep tabs.
Do you know Silkworm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been showing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a '90s band or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Into the early aughts a bit.
I kind of checked out at one point during the '90s.
Well, what are you? I know you have a pretty insane touch and go single, Richie, that was gifted to you. But what are some of your favorite touch and goes? Do you have any?
I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah.
That's
that's a
Ooh.
crazy.
I don't know if I would agree with that though, Sean. I know you're not a Pavement guy. I remember you saying you didn't like them.
Yeah, I'm not into Pavement. I couldn't get into them.
I don't even see the connection between Silkworm and Pavement, musical-wise.
Just the era.
Yeah, maybe the air.
I mean, Pavement is that was for as a kid when I got into them, it was pretty.
Yeah, see, I didn't hear Pavement till like the 20 teens.
Yeah.
Pavement is the first
and
band I went on tour with. I was on the tour bus for 3 dates in 1993. I did Stockholm, Copenhagen, and Hamburg. And then I had to go return to my parents who thought I was dead or something.
So what did they eat?
Oh. Do you think I was thinking I have this memory? Like,
He's
Well,
talking
just-
about Twilight, Terror Twilight, right?
I'm just testing.
That
you.
one. Ooh, man.
I mean, I love all of them, but that one's great. That one's great.
I
I
check
think-
out after Wooey Zooey. After I don't find anything interesting after that.
No, they're all excellent. I mean, I think they're all excellent. They're all doing something different on each one, and the B-sides are fantastic. All of the singles, all that stuff's great. I mean, there's nothing to me that doesn't measure up. They don't have any weak points for me, but I'm biased.
Oh no, when they're starting to. No, I really think that the fourth album is like it's like total sellout. No, I think so. Yeah, they
You're
use,
thinking
like,
the fourth album, that's Brighten the Corners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you listened to it? Like, when was the last time you listened to it?
probably 96.
Yeah, you should listen to it again.
Wow.
No, I've heard it since that. And I know I hate
Well,
that shit.
They had radio songs with that here. I mean, there were a few that they got on
Yeah.
radio, so there was that.
Cut Your
but-
Hair, terrible.
No, that's before. That's
Yeah,
before.
but that's really the big. There's a B-sides on Cut Your Hair that is excellent, but Cut Your
Mhm.
Hair is like piece of crap.
No, it's fun. It's good. Good song. Fuck that. No, Stereo and Shady Lane were radio songs from Brighten the Corners, that is.
Would you rather listen to the Silver Jews or to Folk Implosion? Now there's similarities more than between Silkworm and Pavement.
I got a Full Complosion record here. Are you saying you don't like Full Complosion?
I'd rather listen to Folk Implosion than Silver
It's
Jews,
just
and I
so
don't
different
like.
though. It's such a different thing, don't you think?
It's in both cases. It's like the more like folky, lo-fi version of their main project.
Yeah, here we go. This is a great one. I really enjoy it. This is on the Com 3 label. Take a look inside.
Yeah, but that's one of their 2 hits. Yeah.
Hits?
Yeah.
You think there's hits on this?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Back then, yeah, it was a hit. Back then, it was like in the indie circle.
wouldn't
That
call
was
it a hit.
yeah.
It's so 2000.
I mean,
No, it was licensed and shit. Like you could like there's songs on that got licensed, or in commercials and stuff like that.
on this one?
Yeah, yeah.
What? I gotta look that up and see if that's true. You're not talking about,
I'm not talking about the natural one.
yeah, that comes right after this, I think.
Mm.
But this is good. I remember finding this at, in Bushwick. I forget what the name of the store was. Brooklyn. Anyway. Jason, do you want to show your Vashti Bunyan again?
Only if I want to, hurt
Can you
people.
show your bunions instead?
Ooh,
I'll be fine with that.
stunting.
Are you sure you? I mean, Stunty toured with him. He must have at least heard them once.
No, I think he was talking to Sean.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is massive. I mean, I don't know how many people care about this. It's massive to me. That's pretty sweet. I just assumed it was a reissue and he was just having fun.
No, I told you I was only going to come here to hear your story about that 45 that you got and to flex.
Okay, but Jason, can you now show us your favorite Touch and Go record
Oh, no.
to stay on topic?
I sold Big Black. I already sold it. It's too late,
I would say I
Swear
would
out.
not listen to the Lemonheads again, Christoph. I'm all set. with them.
Weren't Big Black on Homestead?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some, I think, or something was on
Yeah.
Homestead.
Oh no, that's Gigi Allen, I think. Yeah, the first time I heard Gigi Allen was the Homestead.
Homestead, you guys remember Heavens to Betsy?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a pretty good band. Probably a bit too nice to be remembered.
So, old indie rocker, they know Pavement, that's for sure.
What oh yeah, remember was it Mechanormal who were just two, like the duo, like the woman and the guy?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were on K, weren't they a K band?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I saw them live in a in a crack house in Paris. That was literally that was pretty cool.
Well, it depends what record you bought, Christopher.
Come on, Christophe is hip. Whatever he's doing.
Are you hip now? Wow.
Yeah, that sounds right.
There
Now,
we
I know
go.
this is contra. I like Shellac. I've talked to Stunty about this. I think Shellac was a better band than Big Black for me.
I don't think so.
I think the opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has their opinions on that. It seems.
I
pretty
haven't
hard
heard
to-
a lot of shellac. I bought the first 2 singles and that's it.
Exactly. I bought the 2 first singles and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah. Big Black were one of my favorite 80s bands. Them, the Butthole Surfers.
But for me, it's interesting that because I discovered Big Black after Shellac. I heard about Big Black, but I was too young. And then
Like
we were
Klutzy.
hearing about Steve Albini. Oh, like the Shellac is coming, and like, okay, I was in the Rough Trade shop lining there to get them when they were released, and I was like massively underwhelmed by these 2. But I think you told me that you agreed on that the 2 EPs they're
The first Shellacs.
least good of them, right?
No, I think they get really great with Terraform, and then it sort of
Yeah, so
meanders a
you-
bit.
But the
I
first
think the
2
new one's
singles,
excellent, though.
okay.
The new one's great. Yeah, Tyke
Did
Knudsen
it
does
sell
really
out?
songs with-
That
I think it did. We
it
here
probably
at the
sold more than it would have, huh?
Well, yeah, of course. At the store here, we had maybe 25 copies of them, and I think they're
Wow,
all
that's a
gone.
lot.
For a small store, it is. We don't
Yeah.
buy 25 copies of anything. The Rationals album. That's a good band. That's a pretty solid garage band. No one talks about them. Oh, Fred. There he is.
That's not Fred. Doesn't look like Fred. Come on.
I don't know. I've seen that. I've seen that Fred around.
Yeah, but that's been an imposter since day one.
Is that
Fred
right?
is bold and not green. And you know the rule. You have to show yourself. You have to show how you look like. Otherwise, you're not real. You're a troll.
You could be. It's true.
Oh man.
Yeah, the first Die Cruising, I love that album.
I got to get that. That's one I've been meaning to track down. We'll see.
Yeah, when I heard that, it blew me away. It was like so different than anything else.
And talking about a record that both you and I are waiting heavily for, that fucking Temple record. When is it fucking gonna be released?
It arrived at our distributor Forced Exposure here. They have copies, so apparently the mail order copies. I ordered it directly from Cranky, so it should be on its way. But I don't know about in Europe. Who's Did you order it directly from Cranky?
No, I ordered it through Soundhome.
Oh, okay. Well, Forced Exposure has it. I don't know if it's always different for Europe, but
We're talking about a record
does
by.
I don't think I've given anyone wrenches ever on my channel, so that's to be determined.
You gave the green one a wrench.
Well, yeah, right. Other than Fred, was Fred the only one with a wrench?
You can't get banned, green one. You don't exist. You're not real. You're just a troll.
Well,
man.
I'm gonna go for
Unless
another.
you show your face, you must be a troll.
I'm going for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna say goodbye. My family is arriving.
I'm here to see that rare 45. That's what I'm here for.
Which one?
The one you said you got in the mail by
Oh
accident.
no, that was a record. It was an LP.
Oh, okay. I'm here
Yeah.
to see that.
Well,
Let's end this live stream.
I can't. I have to wait until the situation's resolved. Yeah, for those who missed it, I just talked about it. I'll talk about it once the situation's resolved. But I ordered something from the UK at auction from eBay, and the record that I opened up, which I always do on camera, I always video or record on my phone myself opening up anything like that because just to cover my ass. But when I opened it up and I pulled out what was supposed to be a record and what I actually got, I was just awestruck, not in a good way, because I hate the record that I got. I think it's terrible, but it's worth 4 times from the record I actually bought. And so now I'm stuck with this problem, and the seller, who is they're like an Etsy seller, but it's not from Etsy. They're like that type of seller, but on eBay.
So what's the problem? You don't want to return it because you want to do business with it?
Well, I want to make sure I get what I asked for, what I ordered.
So he wants you to return it?
Well, he's like, here, return it to me. I'm like, well, do you have my record though? Where's my record so I can figure out what's going on? And he hasn't responded to that. He's like, oh, just send it back to me. I'll take care of everything. I'll give you credit
What's
back
the
on what you-
record?
The one I ordered?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say anything about the deal yet because I don't want to get it.
No, but are there other copies available anywhere?
For which? The
Was
one I got or
No.
the one I ordered? Other
Yeah.
copies? Well, yeah. But I got
go.
it for like a super great price. Well,
Yeah, but-
I'm waiting to see. Did he send this to someone else? Does he even have it? Like, what's going on? He hasn't responded. So
So is this the first chapter of the biopic, the Netflix biopic of how Dom got jailed?
if anyone wants to sell or buy the rights from me, I'll tell you a great tale.
Okay.
It's just developing now, but I'm getting all the information together. The new Shellac record is very good. I think so as well.
Yeah, that whole, you see what he's doing? Like putting Sun City Girls at the end. Like he wants to look
That's
like
true,
he's
I
not
did, Fred.
cool with the Foo Fighters, but then he puts Sun City Girls. So it's like you can't have it both ways, Sean.
So how you doing, Fred?
He's doing good, I think.
That's not Fred. Stop indulging him.
It's
No,
Fred.
it is
He's
Fred.
got
He's
a
right.
he's got a wrench
He-
and everything
He remembered that I did give him a wrench a few years ago, which is
on
the
an
auction
auction.
that we did with you, Stunty.
Yeah, but Fred wouldn't remember that. Like that must be. The
The record we're talking about is Roy Montgomery Temples 4, which is the first time on vinyl
yeah,
from
Roy
Cranky.
Montgomery.
Excellent, absolutely. It's a great one. It's one I've checked out and listened to and streamed and all that on CD. Well, digitally. I don't have the CD, but
I bought the CD back then, and I thought, oh, I like it, but there's also something that I don't like about it. Like it's a little bit proggy in a way. I don't think it's the right word for that, but it's not your typical Roy Montgomery.
it sounds to me of the era though, like when he did the scenes from the South Island and everything though. But
What's
I
the
know what
other
you mean.
band he has?
Nocturnal Projections, Dodoma.
No,
He
a
was
duo
definitely.
he has with someone else.
Oh, Dissolve on Cranky?
Dissolve. It sounds more like a.
Okay.
I don't remember now actually. So
He's done a lot.
yeah.
And if anyone needs chickpeas, they're on sale. So Negative Approach, Richie. You still have that
Yeah.
single?
Oh yeah, yeah. I won't get rid of that.
You're not purging that one?
No. I haven't got to the punk records yet. There are some here. I mean, I got some crappy ones that, it wouldn't hurt me to get rid of. But there's some rare ones that, I don't listen to them that much. I could get rid of them. And if I do move, I probably will.
It's not a scam for sure, Sava. But I know what you mean. Like
Well, if you got a record that's 4 times more valuable than the one you ordered, it's definitely not a scam.
No, I mean it's in my
Yeah.
hands, and it's
Yeah.
funny because I listened to it again. Like I'm familiar with that. I listened to it again last night.
So why can't you tell us what it is?
Well, I just don't want to screw up
No, but
potentially.
just sell the damn thing and buy a more expensive
Yeah.
version of the one you want and still make
I'm
it
keeping
work.
my options open, keeping them open. If
Yeah.
I start telling you what it is, then my options are closing. But I listened to it last night with my wife. Like, let's listen to this again, and we were both like, "This is horrible." And I was telling her about
What kind of music is it?
rock.
Okay. Classic rock or
Yeah, it's of the classic era.
okay.
But we both listened to it. Now, when I told her what it was worth, she just was like,
Something I would like or
I don't know, maybe.
Mm.
I'll get it's of the prog-ish origin, but it's
Yeah, I think
it's
I'm
rock.
gonna purge most of my prog-ish origin stuff.
This record sucks. I'm just saying. You can all quote me later. It sucks. I don't know why it sells for what it does.
So you're gonna do a video of it later?
I
yeah.
love the feeling.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I love the
Okay, so
feeling.
you're going for the views. You ain't gonna show it on the end of a fucking live stream.
I'm so
Uh-huh.
transparent. It's so
Yeah.
true. You got me, man. You got me covered. I'm trying to think like Mazzy here. I'm trying to get to Mazzy levels.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
well, if
Um,
if you want to get to Mazzy levels, you got to start showing records that Rolling Stone magazine promotes,
I did.
and
I
then
did a
you'll
Graham
get
Parsons.
you'll get the
I did Graham Parsons today, Richie.
No, you could.
Yeah.
yeah,
because,
you did, yeah.
You know, like Mazzy signed a contract that he has to mention Rhino Records at least 3 times a week. You could do the same thing with Steve Albini, I think, Adam.
Well,
Who?
Always
Dom?
on the right track.
I used to work for Rhino with a distributor for Rhino, so I still have a few people I can call up. Maybe I should compete with Mazzy.
That's right. Get some free Sabbath reissues,
Yes, he is a legend, for sure. Ooh, that's another one. Maybe
No,
has
I
anyone
don't have
gifted you
that.
that one. Okay.
I have the first LP, but I didn't. I wasn't aware of them when the 7-inch came out. And a lot of times, those records really didn't make it out west too much.
It's the most rare bread record that you could even imagine. A one-off. It's as cool as that tape that Jose showed earlier in the stream, but it's bread.
I have the first Necro record, but it's not the same artist, but it's pretty valuable. It's pretty lame, I think.
Are you talking about the Bread record album band from the 70s?
No, I'm
Yes.
talking about the Necro, the rap band from New York. The
No.
rapper from New York.
So
Mazzy told a story once. There was when he worked at a record store, the some well-endowed woman came in and she was asking about the Bread album, and he told her, "Oh, do you want the greatest tits one?"
That's good. So Sean, is this which record is this? Because he's released so many. The black one, the black cover, the all black. I'm just
He's
curious.
only released one this year so far.
Yeah, I think that one, the one I'm talking about, was last year.
It's
even.
great. It's his best one in a long time, I think.
Wait, then I must have it.
It's the one with that has some female singing, but that is not like like the four. You know, he did a series of 4 LPs that were not essential at
No,
all.
yeah, we talked about those. I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy them either.
Yeah, exactly. Roy Montgomery and Friends.
Oh, that's from this year.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
was-
it was supposed to come out, I think, in December or so, but it only came out in
I
January or
was
so.
I was talking about Roy Montgomery's Camera Melancholia, and Friends. Why did I miss that?
I think it's that.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are fucking talking about.
New
Hey,
Zealand.
Jason, I have a question for you. Are you gonna watch the Pumping Vinyl video later today?
Oh man, he hasn't
Yeah,
made his
probably.
way into my streams
He
yet.
he,
so.
he did a video like announcing it or something, and I had no idea. I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't know any of the people he's talking about. It's like,
I'm gonna
man,
I think
this
it's time to take.
Look at Stunty.
I think it's
Fred,
time
if-
to die, Richie.
10 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes if you want to come up, Fred. 10 minutes.
Do you think he'll last to the end of the year?
Wow. I will bet you, Vinyl Richie, a Herb Albert, that Cream album, that he will stay within the end of the year.
You know,
Wow.
Richie, there was a long time where he was definitely. We put him on the suicide watch list. I think he's off from it right now, but he's gone back to it, went out of it again. So it's kind of like a fluid, a fluid movement there.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch it, Vinyl Richie?
If I'm not doing anything, I probably will. I might even pop up. I like
Okay.
popping up on his streams.
Okay, here we go. You didn't believe it.
Whoa.
Mind blown.
Wow. Welcome back.
So now we
There
can
you
talk
go.
about Camus. Everyone
The
will
only
love
one with
that.
the wrench. Only one.
So,
I said
Fred Putterman, are you
Beast
going to
of
get that
Breath.
Sabbath reissue, right?
No, that's not what Norman told me. He said best.
I got to keep up with comments here. Hey,
Did
what's
you say
up?
best of
Update,
the
quick
breast?
update.
Really? Ooh.
Oh, maybe it was best of the breast. Yeah, but it is. Yeah, best of the breast. But I'm pretty sure he said greatest tits.
Wait,
Greatest
you still haven't heard his
hits?
voice.
Really?
I'm still not convinced it's Fred.
Oh, man.
Hey, it is Fred.
It
Hey,
appears
how you
that's
doing
right.
there, man?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Yeah. I know. I noticed you left a comment on one of my videos. I don't know, a few weeks back.
Yeah, I'm still around. I
Yeah.
watch people's videos.
It's good to hear from you, man.
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Sean.
We also commented on Dom's thing about the jug on 13th floor.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah.
around a little bit. I mean, you've popped
Yeah,
up.
I've seen a couple of your comments too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting our. New
What's that then? Someone's cooking dinner or what?
Yeah, well, no, that's our new. That's the family band. We're warming up. We're working on
Oh,
percussion.
It's your new
No,
cook
we
who's like calling the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we have
Ding, ding,
big-
ding. It's
we got a
dinner
big-
time.
we got a big parade here tonight, so we're doing like a thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I got to do. That's why I got to go in a few
A parade.
parade. Yeah.
Don't stay. I do like Dreamboat Annie. That's a fucking good record. That's Heart's best record.
I can't get into that.
Is that
The,
a cold war, maybe?
what's it called in a classical piece when they do a melody at the beginning and then it repeats itself
I
throughout
will,
the
Sean. I'm gonna check that out.
throughout the
Hey, Chris.
A
let's hang
motif,
for a
you
few more
mean?
minutes.
not yeah well motif, but there's another word at the beginning, right? If it's at the beginning and it's a melody,
Ah,
what the
Foreplay?
fuck? Some music nerd should be able to tell me.
I used to know that, but yeah,
anyway,
I forgot.
Dreamboat
Yeah.
Annie has one of those, right? It starts off with this melody, and then as like songs are fading out, it'll kick
Yeah, I haven't heard that album
well,
since the
Fred, I think it's
70s.
called, I think it's called rimming.
rimming.
Yeah.
Barracuda
okay.
is one of the greatest rock
I do
songs
love
of all time.
rimming, so yeah.
I've been watching a lot of movies lately. Actually, like I've been in like an art cinema kick.
Come on,
Yeah.
you've been watching some what's this called? Keanu Reeves movies. Admit it.
No, actually, it's weird. I haven't been. I've been watching decent shit. So
I
It's
don't know. A
okay if
lot of
you're
those
watching shit
arty
now.
movies, man, they put me to
Right.
sleep nowadays.
yeah, it's like it's kind of like music. I'll go through like a month or two where I can handle it and I'll watch it, and then it's back to Keanu Reeves slaughtering people because his dog died. You know.
Yeah,
See-
that's a good one, man.
It is.
I mean, hey, you can kill my wife, but don't kill my dog, dude. What the fuck, you know?
I
the
bet
dog
that
was a
the-
memory of her.
Easy
I bet that
drinking.
the list of stuff that doesn't put Richie to sleep is pretty short nowadays.
Tell
Uh,
me, everything
baseball-
puts me to sleep.
baseball puts me to sleep now sometimes.
Ooh, I've been watching a shit ton of baseball too.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
me
watching
too.
the Cubs. I've been watching the Orioles. I've been watching the Cardinals because of Lance Lynn. So
Because you're a true believer.
yeah, I've been watching a bunch of baseball.
Have you
What
seen
about-
the movie The Cardinal by Otto Preminger?
Would it be on? Let's see if I can find it.
It's kind of like if you watch Godfather 3, the Coppola movie, it's kind of a sequel to The Cardinal by Otto Preminger. It's great.
I haven't
John
seen The
Huston playing
Godfathers.
What do you think of Godfather 3?
I think it's amazing.
Really? You
Yeah.
like that one more?
Oh yeah, I think the scene with the when Eli Valak, when he's like backstabbing everyone with the helicopter, like that scene is amazing. And I saw even the new version of it, the end of it. I think it's I really think people are snobs about that movie. I think
Yeah,
it's-
I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be at all.
So
and
Fred,
you know, I don't
Fred.
like the second one too much. And since Robert De Niro has shown his true colors now,
Oh
I
my
like it
God.
less.
How
What's
embarrassing! How embarrassing was that? Oh my God, dude.
do you want to give us a quick update, Fred? What's happening? Records?
Like in my life or music wise, or
like the what do they call it? Like the elevator pitch?
yeah, elevator pitch. Still working on the dissertation. I got a teaching gig for next year, so I'll do that.
That's good to hear.
I'll likely, yeah, so I'll have a paycheck. The good news about
Yeah.
that is I'll have a paycheck while
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
doing better jobs. Yeah.
So you took it. Good.
Yeah, I took a teaching position next year, and I'll likely move to another place in Texas for the year temporarily while I look for better paying jobs and finish up the dissertation. And so yeah, just been focused on that and avoiding YouTube and.
How long do you have to finish the dissertation?
Well,
5
some
years.
people drag it out for years because they get a better paying job and they tell themselves, I'll write it on the weekend or I'll write it in the
Yeah.
evening. And then it just keeps getting put off. So I want to finish it while I'm still teaching for them. I want to finish it while I still have funding. So, yeah, so it's going well though. I've been regularly writing. Yeah. Yeah. And then other than that, just, yeah, seeing friends and hanging out and,
You
Yeah.
working out or?
yep, I've been in the gym. I was on the treadmill when I was watching y'all stream earlier. So,
That's cool. Yeah, I just started working out again last week. It's weird since I quit working. I guess it's almost 2 years. I feel like I'm in the worst shape I've ever been in, and I go, man, fuck this shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
sitting around. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What
Yeah,
about records, Fred? What have you been doing with that?
I haven't really had the money that I used to have to buy a lot, but I mean, let's see if I can. Let's see. So for the year, I guess. Let's see if I'll just bring y'all over there. I bought.
Bring us.
Let's see, anything, I don't know if I can show y'all. Anything on like the top row here has been stuff I bought this year. So I don't know, what is that, 50 records or something?
Quite
That's
a
not-
few.
That's not nothing.
Yeah, it's not nothing for sure, but it's not like what I used to do. I got this is probably one that everybody bought.
Yeah.
Traded some stuff
Yeah,
for that the other day.
Nah.
So yeah, and then the rest of my records are still. I got them out of storage because if I move from here, I don't want to move from two different places. So I moved all my stuff from storage here, and so they're all boxed up. I don't have a shelf here, so they're all still boxed up. But you know, once I get settled in place, I'll build a shelf or something.
Hey, is that Power Trip? Is that the metal band?
Yeah, it's a Texas thrash metal band,
Oh, okay.
and the
There-
Riley
bef-
Gale-
Yeah, before them, there was a Power Trip with Metal Mike from the Angry Samoans. That
Oh
was the
yeah,
name of his band. Yeah.
yeah. This shirt is like the Onslaught cover, but with power. You know, they use
What was the name of that band that your kid liked?
Gulch.
Yeah,
from-
Gold. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a bunch of Power Trip. Riley Gale, the dude, the lead singer, which we used to see him at shows all the time when I was around Austin. He died. He OD'd a few years ago, and the band got back together. And apparently, his Cole, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think his parents were pissed that the band was going to keep playing their songs or something. Like, what the fuck, man? It'd be like if you know, Stunty was in a band, Stunty died. The band kept going and the parents were angry about it. Like, why do you fucking, that's so weird. Anyway. Power Trip is like a Texas legend band. They're fucking great. I've seen them play a bunch because they used to play around here all the time. But
Well, I do gotta shut it down.
all right.
Friends.
Okay. Good
Fred.
seeing y'all.
Maybe I'll do this again next week for the summer. I'm going to be around this time, so we'll see.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you so much.